Cats sniff just not for fun. When a cat sniffs another cat, they're gathering data, like scanning a QR code. There's no meow, no fight, no chase, just a pause, a sniff, and suddenly they know where they stand. How? How do cats instantly know each other's age? Is it instinct or something more mysterious? For thousands of years, cats have been wrapped in mystery. In ancient Egypt, they were sacred. In Norse legends, they pulled goddesses' chariots. Even today, they move like they know something we don't. Some say cats can sense time, energy, even souls. The stare of a kitten is wide and open, but the stare of an elder cat, it's different, measured, calm, and the others sense that wisdom. It's not just respect, it's recognition, as if they're saying, I know who you are, old one. But before we dive into cat magic, let's talk about science. Because what looks like telepathy is actually biology at its finest. Cats don't just sniff for fun. The cat has an additional scent mechanism that people do not have. They use a special sense organ called the Jacobson's organ. The Jacobson's organ, also called the vomeronasal organ, which is located in a cat's nasal cavity, right at the roof of the mouth, just behind the front teeth, and it connects to the nasal passages. Cats use it mainly for sensing pheromones, and they access it especially during the response, that funny grimace look they make. It lets them detect pheromones, a chemical scent signals that tell everything: age, gender, health, even emotional state. They can tell if you're a kitten, a teenager, or an elder who's been through 9 lives already. Even posture and grooming behavior send silent signals. A stiff tail, confident walk, and slower movements all point to age and status in the feline world. The vomeronasal organ are very important in many cat behaviors. And in behavioral therapies, cats have a sense of smell that is more than 14 times more sensitive than ours. This is partly why some cats reject scented litter and other cats refuse to use anything but a pristine litter box. In the cat, the sense of smell is used primarily for self-orientation, which includes recognizing threatening odors. It is fair to say that cats know their world primarily through smell. Scent is also important for stimulating the appetite. Consequently, nasal obstruction is almost always accompanied by loss of appetite. Cats are very sensitive to spoiled food, and their sense of smell helps tell them if food is even the least bit tainted. Cats also rely on their sense of smell to detect prey when hunting, and to identify one another and their people. Cats greet each other by first smelling each other's faces and then the anal areas. The interact is based on something deeper than age, something spiritual, a feeling, an aura. Cats have personal scent glands on their faces, chins, heads, and tails with a scent that is unique to each cat. These glands can be used to mark territory by scratching, which leaves scent via glands on their paws, and by rubbing their heads, faces, and tails on objects including humans. They can also mark using urine. Watch how your adult cat behaves around a kitten. They'll instantly become gentler, less rough, more patient. Why? Because they know. In multi-cat homes, older cats often set the tone. They teach, they correct, and yes, they demand respect. It's all part of their silent, scent-based social system. Fun fact, cats can detect pheromones even in used litter boxes to identify the age and sex of another cat. Your cat doesn't need words. They don't ask questions. They feel, they sniff, they observe, and in seconds, they know. So, is it a hidden power, or just superior senses? Tell us what you believe in the comments, and follow at Kinabalupa for more weird cat facts. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.